Both teams riding 2-0 starts to year one. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Rowan. Here we go, sir.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Turn, this is hot. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Headed out right. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Rip, 20, hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. Massive hit, the ball is out. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Red on red. 11, Agate. Tomato. Easy. Read of 24. Read of 54. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's inside the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Travis Hunter making that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. His first throw is an interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Stroud's pass intercepted.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
23-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, the ref showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuck on that one.
Son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Dump off, caught by his back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down.
Decent 24. Hey, Soko, Sahut.
Throw here, third down. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Facing fourth down, the Jags elected to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Little knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This is taken in at the 13. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Texans take over first down again at their own 30-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now, first round. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
See, I was on the field, a young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. This is no. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Finds the in route complete. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs, the third downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Easy, route,
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Hey, danger. Zach.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Easy, read up 24. Go, let's go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner, to the 48. They gain 11 on that play, and the Jaguars have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, go. Think right.
They go play action. Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. A solid gain there. He gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, so hot. 30 left.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Hey.
Trying it right side with ETN. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
They go right back to Etienne. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right, let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it, it's in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 16-point ball game. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
17. Texans nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No to return this. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Tried to throw on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, right. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Oh, right.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking underneath here to mix it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Stroud throwing here on first. No finding his back. Nixon. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
First down throw by Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
At the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18.
Again, Stroud. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Moving 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
All right.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Stroud going to go on 4th down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Out of the gun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Check down goes to Tootin. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10
right
at the 33-yard line.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey. Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, run. Hey, ginger, touch. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Gets this one to Myers. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, Silver.
Lawrence now off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Texans' 33-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Red on red. Son. Go, let's go. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Flush out now to his left. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Little for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is a heater going deep. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Hand off to Chubb on his own read. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
On the fleek, right?
Send the tight end in motion. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
5. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Stroud now on 3rd. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Texans set to punt. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob, take right open. Silver.
They go play action. Lawrence. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence here running the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Completed left side to Thomas. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Red on red.
Now he gives to ETN running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Lisa 24. Son. Here we go.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hey, hey, hey.
On play action now, Lawrence. Brought in right side. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the
11
16-yard
on
line.
red. Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, so hot.
From the red zone now. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Soko, so hot. 11. Silver.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Honest Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
Texans nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
For the Jaguars.
Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, let's go.
Shotgun now, first round. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Tony. Hey, Uno.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Going right side, Mixon with it. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 33.
I'm 18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one hits for 30. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Jaguars who have possession, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead they built. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Done.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, that call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
18 Rattler. Let's go.
Here's the backup. First throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
3rd and long for him here. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The lead looks safe, but the Pendles staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Hand off to Tootin. It's inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead.
38. Texans nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now it's Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On the quick, right? 118, what's that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go again here with Tootin. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8 and sets up third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running him out of the building. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, one more.
To the air, Stroud. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Oh, hey.
No throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Tony. 11. Go get him.
Desperation time here. Lays out, what a catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
First down, Houston.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. 18. Why Tony? Hey, uno.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. take him down right along the 30.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
And that one doesn't get him much, given maybe a yard. It's third down. Here he is on 3rd and short. This connects with Schultz. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud's going to throw for it. This is complete to Schultz. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
11, 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking underneath here to mix it. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And finally in this 4th quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
Texans 3.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.